Hi Virgos, this is your reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for May 1st through the 15th. This love reading is for the general collective for entertainment purposes only, so take what resonates. If it does, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If it does not resonate at all, please check your other placements, your Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs. I appreciate all your love and support. Please know that the energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. The cards have been pre-shuffled, but just to get some energy flowing, I'm going to shuffle them again on the camera. Please comment for more details, feedback, and in-depth private readings. I will shuffle the cards thrice, split the deck, and have the cards spread for you. This reading is for Virgos. General love reading, May 1st through the 15th. This reading is for Virgos. Love reading, May 1st through the 15th. For the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, May 1st through the 15th. Virgo, you can now connect me through email or through Instagram, the details of which are in the description box. I am also available for private in-depth readings in case you're interested. The sign of Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I can sense a lot of energy flow through the cards. There's a lot of flipping cards. Let's see. Let's cut the deck and have your spread ready. Okay. What is happening with my Virgos at the current moment? The Seven of Cups. What is the burden and challenge that the Virgo is facing right now? The Six of Cups. What is the reason of this reading? The Eight of Wands. What is on my Virgo's mind? The Six of Wands. What happened in the recent past for my Virgos? The Nine of Cups. What is there in the near future? The Nine of Pentacles. How do my Virgos see themselves? As Three of Pentacles. The person that my Virgos are dealing with, what is the energy that they're bringing in? What is it that they don't know about? The Knight of Cups. What is in my Virgos' emotions? The Nine of Wands. And what is the likely outcome of this reading? It is the Knight of Pentacles. The overall energy of the reading is the Nine of Swords. Okay. First of all, as soon as I see this spread, I want to tell you that this reading can specifically be for somebody who has the number 9 significant for them. Maybe you are born on the 9th day of the month, or you're dealing with somebody who is born on the 9th day of the month or is born in September, because the number 9 comes out very clearly in this reading. You have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. So you have all the 4 suits present here, and specifically the number 9. So if you are dealing with somebody who is a number 9, please comment and let me know if it resonates. Okay, so at the current moment, the energy that you have is of the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups talks about fantasy. You are in this fantasy land where you are thinking of your future and you're planning things, and you are basically creating all of this, you're creating a fantasy novel in your head. This is how you want your life to be shaped. So currently, at the current moment, you're fantasizing about your future, you're fantasizing about all the things that you want in life. The burden and challenge for you right now is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about nostalgia. So you are planning your future, you're fantasizing about your future, but you're very nostalgic about the past. For one of you, this might resonate that you are currently with someone, you are with the romantic partner right now, but you always keep thinking about your ex. You think about how your ex would have reacted in the same situation as your current partner is. So you are being very nostalgic right now. So the fantasy that you're building for your future is based on nostalgia. Maybe for some of you, you get into this energy when you want to plan your future and you're fantasizing about it, but suddenly you think, oh, in the past also I thought of something and it never worked out. So this nostalgia is the burden and challenge. You need to let go of the past. I always keep saying, if you're holding on to something, then you have no room for something new. Unless you let go of it and open your hands, you're not ready to receive anything. So this thinking about the past can be an ex, can be a career, can be how you made your decisions, can be all the hardships that you've been through. Don't harp upon the past. Don't don't have all of this residual past energy blocking your way. This is the burden and challenge for you right now. The reason of the reading is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about movement. This is about forward movement. This is about progression. So you want to move forward, you want progression, but this past energy keeps blocking your way. So you have to let go of the past. You have to open your hands and be ready to receive. There's a saying that says release to receive. That's exactly what I said. If you're holding on to the past, you are not ready to receive. If you release, you will be able to receive more. So let go of the past. There is forward movement ahead. For some of you, it might resonate. The Eight of Wands is also known as the marriage card. Although this does not look like a very romantic reading, this looks like a very strong energy of somebody who is single and knows their worth and realizes that they're not going to settle for bullshit. They're not going to settle for half-assed relationships. So the reason of the reading is Eight of Wands, which is movement forward. Maybe you're looking forward to a marriage, but you're not willing to settle just for anybody that comes your way. On your mind is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about triumph. So there will be forward movement and you will emerge as victorious through all of this movement. So on your mind is victory. Your eyes are on the prize. You are not budging. You're not letting anything distract you except for this past energy. Maybe there's something that you're fixated on. Maybe there's something that you want, but every time you take a step forward, you keep doubting yourself because of the failures that you've had in the past. So you need to let go of this past energy. In the recent past, you had the Nine of Cups. You were in a happy, high situation. You were, Nine of Cups is basically about satisfaction. You were satisfied about something. I keep saying if you've had 9 alcoholic drinks or whatever you like, you will be in a happy, high state unless you're passed out. So in the recent past, you were in this state. You were happy. You were, just in your own element. And when you're in this happy, high element, you attract a lot of onlookers. You have probably been attracting a lot of attention from someone from a different sex. So I think you're getting a lot of attention. And that attention is making you fantasize about a future, but you keep thinking about the past and you keep questioning, will it happen? Can it happen this way? Maybe you came across somebody online, in a club, wherever, and you're like, oh, I've tried to do this in the past and it never works out because an online dating app is just bullshit. So it might resonate with one of you. The Nine of Cups, you were in a happy, high situation in the past and that's got you fantasizing. In the near future, you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, I keep saying, is the single lady card. This is a woman that has earned his pentacles. She's earned his material possessions and she knows what she's worth of. She's not going to settle for any Tom, Dick, Harry that comes her way. This is the single lady card. I keep saying Nine of Pentacles is a single lady card, and this also signifies gratitude. So whatever you've earned, your happiness, and the materialistic wealth that you've earned. When I say materialistic, it doesn't always mean that you've won a lottery or you've made a lot of money. It can also mean that you've acquired a lot of knowledge, you've acquired a lot of experience, because all pentacles represent things that are materialistic, that are grounded, that are earthly energy. So experience, knowledge, money is all earth related. These are not things that happen in the parallel universe and outside of this 3D world. So these are possessions that you've acquired on earth in this 3D world. So in the future, I see you as a confident single lady or man, because the cards can be masculine or feminine, because the energies can be masculine and feminine. Why I say single lady card is because this card has a female in it. But if you're a man who's watching, then it's a single guy's card. You've acquired your possessions and you're proud of it, and you're not just going to settle for any gold digger that comes your way. How do you see yourself is the Three of Pentacles. You want to continue this happy high state of yours. Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. It is about partying. You want to come together with your friends and collaborate on something that probably you are fantasizing about. And you probably want to get together with your friends and party and celebrate something. For some of you, it also, they're not getting a lot of third party vibes, but maybe for some of you it will resonate that you have your eyes on two people. You are fantasizing about two people at the same time, and you're getting a lot of attention from two people at the same time, and you're nostalgic about a past where there were two people at the same time when it did not work out with either. So if it is a third party situation, if you're juggling between two, then I'd say be careful, because if you play around, you will be played around with. That's just what I believe. But anyway, Three of Pentacles, how do you see yourself is in a collaborative energy where you want to celebrate something with your friends and family. The energy of the person that you're dealing with is that of the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about charm. This is sincere offer of love. Somebody wants to extend this cup of love to you. Somebody wants to offer this forward movement to you. But you're so happy and so, full of pride right now that I have acquired all of this and I'm getting all the attention from the opposite sex, that you're not probably understanding that somebody has this offer for you. The person that you're dealing with, they might have expressed it or might express this in the future. I think this has not been revealed to you yet. You don't know that somebody wants to offer you a sincere cup of love. You probably are flirting with people and you think that it's just casual, meaningless conversation. But of all the people you're talking to, there is one of them who actually wants to offer you a sincere cup of love. In your emotions right now is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about resilience. You have built a wall around your heart. You are restricting your own progress. There is movement forward, but you think about the past and you stop your own movement. So this is exactly what's happening. You have closed off, you've blocked anything incoming to you. Again, I will say the same thing. You're holding on to something so tight. You need to release to be able to receive again. So right now, you are in that emotion where you want to protect yourself and you want to build a wall around your heart. But when you build a wall around your heart, you are basically teaching your heart not to feel. And unless you feel, you will never be emotionally fulfilled. So you need to release to receive. Don't think about the things that happened in the past and block your movement ahead. The overall energy of this reading is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles talks about practicality. So Why would someone build a wall around their heart? Because they will think practically, they're using their head over their heart. But I'll also tell you, the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy, but it definitely reaches the destination. This is not imagining energy. So I think when you have somebody offering you a sincere cup of love, and you are in this slow, steady moving energy where you are destined to reach where you want to reach, I think this will materialize, because there is definitely movement ahead and there is definitely progress. This is confirmed victory. So yeah, the outcome of the reading is that you would be practical when you take this decision, and I think, I mean, it makes sense to be practical in today's world, because just being blinded by emotions and making a decision is not really wise in the current day and age. So the outcome is that you will take a practical decision about an emotional matter. The overall energy of the reading is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, this card has come in 80% of the readings for this month. And the reason is that, I mean, I am relating it to the fact that the virus is spread all across the world, and a lot of people get really disturbed by the news, and a lot of us are spending sleepless nights where we are up in our bed holding our head and we can't get any sleep. This is happening to a lot of signs, and it's normal to feel this way. Another reason for you to stay up at night and hold your head in bed is because you're fantasizing. When you fantasize, there's no limit. You start building your story around this much, and you build it into a big castle, and you don't even know how you got there. You don't even realize when you reached there. So right now you're spending a lot of sleepless nights. You are having worry and anxiety around a specific thing. But I will assure you that this is temporary, because I see progression and I see victory in your reading. So just to summarize everything, you are fantasizing right now. You're thinking about a future. You're thinking about an ideal future that you want to create for yourself. But the burden and challenges, you keep holding on to the past. You keep thinking about the past failures that didn't work out, and you keep questioning, will this work out? Will this, come to reality for you? The reason for the reading is the Eight of Wands. There is movement forward. There is progression in the situation with your romantic partner. I think it's not, this reading is not for people who are actually in a full-fledged long-term relationship, but for people who are in between, who are like still talking, still exploring, flirting around, texting, getting to know people. So there is movement forward. And if you are in a committed relationship, there is movement forward in your commitment with your partner. There is a certain victory on your mind. You are so focused on reaching your destination that you don't see anything else. You have like your aim is at the bullseye and you're not willing to budge. In the recent past, you were in a happy, high energy where you were, just high on life and happy with whatever was around you. You were satisfied with whatever was around you. In the near future, you will be somebody who knows their worth. You've acquired your experience, your knowledge, your materialistic gains, your possessions, and you're proud of it, and you know your worth. How do you see yourself is the Three of Pentacles. You want to celebrate your success with people, and you want to collaborate with someone for something. The person that you're dealing with wants to offer you a sincere cup of love. This offer, I think, has not been made to you, and you're probably juggling between a few people, but one of them wants to offer you a sincere cup of love. What is in your emotions right now is the Nine of Wands. Even if you understand that somebody wants to offer you this cup of love, you are resisting it. You're blocking your own progress. You're blocking your own movement forward. The Nine of Cups, the Nine of Wands is about somebody who is, persistent and persevering, and he's just holding one wand, and if you look at it, it looks like the man is trying to protect himself. The same way you have built a wall around your heart, you need to break it down. That is how love will enter. The outcome of the reading is the Nine of Pentacles. This is practical energy. So, even if the love is being offered to you, you will be practical about it because you're so fixated on the challenge and burden of the things that didn't work out in the past that you will question it. But this is an advice for you, and you can take if you want. I mean, you can refuse if you do not want to accept this advice. Being practical is great, but if you become over practical with somebody who's thinking only based on emotions, if this person that offers you the sincere cup of love, if you talk with them only using your head and no heart, this offer won't last for a long time. So act upon it. Don't keep the other person waiting and guessing for very long. The overall energy is that you're anxious, you're worried, you are sitting up in your bed at night and you're having sleepless nights. But like I said, this is true for almost all signs. Out of the 12 signs, I think 8 or 9 signs have gotten this card, and I understand why this is happening to a lot of people, but this is a temporary phase. This will pass. I see this as a very positive reading because there is movement ahead and there is victory guaranteed in this reading. So let me know if it resonates and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. Thank you.